To The Crew 2. This has already been out. What? It's only got 2 days left. Last 3 days, 4 days. I want to show you guys it. Well, show it to you guys. No, but trust me when I say this. You can choose radios. I love it. I'm not loaded in the game. I didn't know that. The custom things that Division has. Oh, yeah, hopefully this actually fucking works. There we go. Works now. So we're stuck. You're stuck at 499. Well, most of the stuff, like there is popular, blah blah blah, star, then icon, maximum. I haven't actually had a look at this. Hang on. Fuck. How many fucking levels are there? Yeah, these are icons. There's still fucking levels. Holy shit, that bar is moving like a fucking slug. Right, I'm gonna stop in the middle, or round about the middle, so I can approximate, because I ain't going right to the end, even though I could. Okay. Jesus, fuck, there's about 10,000 icons. Holy shit, that's a lot. There is a full, like, story, I'm saying that in quotations, because at the moment I'm not sure if it's a full story, but, yeah. No. There is a lot of cars to choose from. You can choose from fucking Alfa Romeos to fucking, well, you know, fucking Vauxhalls. What Vauxhalls? Volkswagens. Yeah. Sorry. Hay fever, and I'm tired. Definitely a good thing. You can choose fucking. Also, there are planes. I should have mentioned that before. Like, quick thing to know, say. If car in the game, took about 2 hours. But yeah, get really good, love it. I'm gonna quickly run through the activities for you guys who haven't got it. I would actually say this is a good game. Now, of course, I will do better on the actual rally races, because my cars are actually built for rally racing rather than, well, you know, street racing. Also, yeah, by the way, you see in the bottom right how I've got it like this? How I changed the gear with L1 and R1? You can have that however you want. You can have the game do it, or you can do it yourself. Also, by the way, most expensive car, 1 gear. Got 1 gear. Also, love about this. F1 cars, you can drive around the streets, and I mean literally just cruise around the streets in an F1 vehicle. Now, of course, this is a very bad idea, because the higher your speed is, the more likely you are to crash, but hey, it's good. Now, while doing the races now, I'm gonna quickly go through the street races. There will be different races. Like right now, if you have a look here, we have street race, drift, drag, and hyper for the street racing thing. We can only use street races, but all of these here, I'm not sure what this is going to have in it.
Cool. This event is available. What's not so cool though is that it's still locked. You want to unlock it?
Walk off. Thank you. Right. Basically, as you can see here, a percentage, don't have a fucking clue what it's about, but basically, all the yellow ones, when the full game comes out, you'll be able to do street races, drift races, drag races, and hypercar races. Which is basically, think your Lamborghinis. Basically, apart from this one, which is a Huracan, which is a street car, as you can see that it says SR, that means street race. But if I could go down to the Lamborghini and go to, say, this one is a DF. That one is for you get the idea. As well as that, you can at the moment we can only do rally raids, but there will also be rally cross and motocross for the off-roaders. For freestyle, there is acrobatics, so basically in a plane. You can also use a boat, but there isn't the freestyle boat at the moment. We only have the pro racing boat and a monster truck. Yes, there are monster trucks. Also for pro racing, you have the boat, the touring cars. Touring cars, if you don't know, let's see if I can find one. Basically, these are touring cars. Think in GTA your Nero Custom, stuff like that. Basically, Nero cars from Benny's and your very high supercars. Them are touring cars in this. And then the Alpha ones have only got 2 cars. The first one is by Red Bull. It is the RB13. This is only at the closed beta. There may be more added, but we have one Formula 1 car here. Pretty decent. And then also we have a... where is it now? The one next to it, this weird icon. The Protos. A Proto Alpha Mark II, which is got more handling, less horsepower, but a just higher speed. So that is pretty good. So yeah, them are the only two at the moment. And air races, which is basically plane races, but we don't have them at the moment. And you can tell by the bottom, if you manage to get to that little like the percentage, all the way to that little ultimate marker, you will be able to race against an ultimate for that thing. Probably you'll have to do every single type of race. So you'll do a drift race, or a street race, a drift, a drag race, and a hypercar race for the ultimate on the street racing. But basically, once you complete that, you will get that car you see. For the off-road, you'll get a helicopter. Don't ask me why. For the freestyling, you will get that water boat thing. And for pro racing, you'll get this. The thing is with it, with a few of these, let's see if I can find one. Isn't? No. There we go. This is the ultimate. You can only beat it. You can only get it by beating the street racing champion. But for the Lamborghinis, no, it's not for Lamborghinis. I can't remember where it is, but for one of them, yeah, that one you'll Icon 6. I can't remember where it is. I think it may be the one I got here. Don't know. Yeah, this one here, what's already in yellow, which I've got in black, which I've got in black. You unlock here at this guy, I think. But yeah, basically you can buy some of them, but you can buy some of them that you unlock via icons. That's what I unlocked that one for, being an icon. But yeah, you can unlock some for being an icon, but we can't get that at the moment because we're content locked. While the live extremes, look, Clay isn't talking again. You have a load of different ones. As you can see here, like we can't go into it, but we have a boat race, an off-road race, and a actual car race for each one of these. It'll probably go up. So this one here is going to be a boat race, a hypercar race, and a alpha race, or alpha car race. So it will get harder and harder the more followers you have. Probably this one may be the hardest, or that one might be, not sure. Anyway, the reason I'm putting it like this is because on the street racing, I like to have it, you know, do not, well, change normally, while on the actual, well, other races, like the ones you have, basically the other, like the street race, the off-road race, the rally races, rally raids, whatever you want to call it, basically a time trial rally race, you can do it how, like, I like to start with the actual thing, well, only perfectly, just because, oh yeah, there's also a fucking train. That one is only the body of one, but there's a train that goes about. No lie. But yeah, basically I like to start off with that more, because I can quickly switch to gear 6, or gear 7, I don't know which one it is, and then just quickly spam out on switch gear, then boost off the bat and get quite a quick speed off the bat. Oh fuck, I just fast travel to it. Like, no, like, you can set waypoints so you can travel to, but this is a pretty big map. It is America. It's basically the exact same map as the last one, but changed a bit. Now, at the moment, my car here is my Hurricane is not upgraded to the max. There are, you can get the cars more upgraded than this, but at the moment it's pretty good. Also, if I lose, blah blah blah. If I lose at this, I'm sorry, I haven't done many of these. I've literally mostly done rally racing because I can get quite a lot of money for it.
Wow, your sleeper car just woke up in a big way.
The thing is with this though, in other races, I'm not sure about this one, you have to get on normal. Forgot what this one. On normal, you have to get first, second, or third to get a win. While on hard mode, you have to get first. And their cars are more upgraded, so it is harder. Also, I'm not sure how it sounds, but yeah, this game is pretty. But yeah, you can see here there is many different. When you actually hit a wall, it will slow your car down. But anyway. There are different types of radio stations for all different types of people. There's rock, whatever the fuck this is, some R&B, I think, hip hop. You've also got some country, ambient, whatever the fuck that means, and then you've got classical music. So if you don't like the rock station, there may be something that, you know, is for your liking. Well, wrong way. Shit. You did the same thing. So, yeah. I don't like these, that's why I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. Also, remember that this is only to make it so it's harder for you. Every so often, only on hard mode, on easy I don't think they do it. They will shove the NPCs. They will pick up 2 or 3 NPCs like that. They get on easy. They only give them a little speed boost, so they will catch up to you, but eventually it's a very long time. While on hard mode, they will take 1 to 3 people and drop them close to you, so just off your radar, with the speed boost as well. So basically it will just push them, you know, basically it makes it more of a challenge for you, which is good. But then if you've built up a massive lead, the game can just throw it away by at the last corner, dropping people right near you and having them speed round the corner and take the win, which then means you get hardly any money. About 3,000 if you lose and about 19,000 if you win. That's without modifiers. I will talk about them later after I have, after one of the rally races. after the second rally race, I'll be talking about it. You know, what it does, why it's useful, shit like that. Oh, thank God they went around. There we go. Yeah, there you go, reach shot 3. No, you always get 15.5. You either get 15,500 or less, or you get, or a bit less on easy, and you get about 90,000 hard. Don't have a clue what that was. Don't ask me, I've never seen that before. But the main thing, basically the main thing I'm going to say about loot is it'll upgrade your gear level as such. Whereas you can see here, it's got 235. I just go for straight gear level, then carrying going up. So that was one of the street races. That one was called the Sleeper. The next one, what I'm going to do, is called the Strip South. This one, the last one was in LA. This one is in Las Vegas. Now, remember, we've got LA, Las Vegas. Hang on, let me have a look. So they've got major pockets, and the rest of it is just barren wastelands, basically. As you can see, you got LA down here, you got Las Vegas, San Francisco, Sacramento. You've also got up here Seattle. Over here you've got Salt Lake City, Amarillo, Dallas. That's just a little. New Orleans, a massive part of Miami, including the Keys. You've also got, where is it? Nashville, Washington, a lot of New York, St. Louis, sorry, Chicago and Detroit. Them are the big spaces. While here in the middle, where there is no name, well, oh, right here, like yeah, there are names, but literally it's just a barren wasteland. With, you know, either with like a desert type of thing, or it will be like around here I know it's a desert because this is the off-roading, while if you go over to the shit, whatever it's called, yeah, well, you will also find forests and shit like that. But yeah, you've got big pockets of cities. I would say if you are going to be doing street races, go East Coast, so either Miami or New York, because it is the biggest cities. While if you want to go off-roading, you've got a massive part. They will probably add in big city, well, more cities in the actual full game, because at the moment it is pretty empty. But for street races, but for people who want to go street racing, you can. Well, you've got a small place. While in also the barren wastelands, what I said about, there is roads connecting every single major city, every single city in this, but it is like 1 or 2 roads, so it is a little. Also, because you tell, look, that last one we had 5 people. On this one we've got 8. So this one is a bit harder, and you've also got fucking Travis. Not gonna lie, Travis is probably the hardest person in this. Because on hard mode, like, he's got a pretty good car. I think the Banshee from GTA, I can't remember what it is in real life. Basically, it's a beast of a car. And me and my mates, when we've been, well, my mates when they've been playing this, I've been sat with them. I've seen and I've looked, and I've seen them being first for the whole race. Then at the last corner, Travis come in and just out of nowhere take the lead. So yeah, Travis is an arsehole. He is either first or second most of the time. I've seen him less, but yeah. But yeah, in this though, if you hit a wall, any obstacle, your car will slow down. The lighter the object, so if it's like a pole or like something light, it'll slow down a tiny bit. well, if it's like a wall, or well, if it's one of these posts here, or a big tree, it will slow down by quite well, the posts will cut out it by quite a bit. The trees will nearly kill it, while walls, if you hit into it, will completely kill the engine, and you've got to reverse the, you know, wait a few seconds, reverse and go back in. And also, the more speed you have when you hit these objects, the more damage it will do to the engine. But if you do damage the engine and you go back to normal, so so you go down to about 20 miles an hour, then go back up to 100, what I've seen in my rally races, it will, nicely, well, all it'll do is, as soon as you've gone back up to normal, it's fully repaired your engine, nothing bad will happen. You can see, the graphics in this are pretty good, just, for me, this is only what I see it as. I see the, I also, you can actually do this, just in the middle of the street, turn into a fucking boat, then, when there's enough space to switch, plane, and then back to a car. So you can do that whenever you choose, the switching. Fuck me, that bit loud. Oh, right. Thing you see now, I'm happy this has gone up. Live rewards. Let me just have a look. Which one do I want to do it for? F1 car or this? Probably, yeah, for this. Why not? Now, live rewards. As you can see, my minimap is blinking. Also, yeah, by the way, that invisible name, that is a player. It does glitch out sometimes, and they can be in your party and it won't show them. I know exactly where this one is, but as you can see, it is blinking. The more rapid it becomes, the more and more, the closer and closer you get, until eventually, right, hang on, here, we are at one. This is good, because when, like, I have seen these spawn in lakes, but these are only for you. If you and a friend jump over at the same time, it'll, it can spawn in. Oh, I've never seen this one, a white one before. Skirts. Visual part. I never knew that. But you can get from these loot for the higher class vehicle. So these ones, and also the like the alpha ones here. You can only get this loot at the moment from these live rewards. But when the full game comes, don't worry about that, because when the full game comes out, it will be, you can do the races to get them. But for now, because we are content locked, that's the only way we can get them. Well, the loot, and they're pretty good. As you saw there, you can get customizations. You can get blues, greens. Well, on the outside, it will show colour. If it's green, it will house 3 green items. A customization, I think, is random, and if it's blue, it'll hold a blue item and 2 green items, and I think it will get rid of one of the greens for a white customization. While I've not seen if there's a purple one yet, so I'm not sure, but yeah, as you can see, this place is just like amazing. Also, yeah, just really smoke. Yeah, there's pretty nice graphics on this. Anyway, tangents. Let's go do the final street race, which is over here at New York. I haven't done this one at all, so I have no fucking idea what's going to happen. The only reason I haven't played this one is because it gives you the least amount of money. What's the fucking, just sat here with a plane. It will switch you automatically. Like, fuck off. Alright, basically with this, it will switch you to a car which is, you know, fits the thing. So if it's a street race, so for these it'll switch you automatically to a street racing class. But if it's not the one you want, you can press select on the PlayStation. I think it'll be pause on Xbox. Don't know what it'll be on PC. I'm not gonna live stream or record it, but on PC I'm gonna have a look at it. You know, look at the game. You know, and see the controls and all that. While yeah. So basically, once you do that, it will show you every car that you can choose from, which fits the requirements. You know, so if it's a street race and shit like that, it will show you which ones are the best. So it'll go, oh, this is a street race, so this is going to be a street race. Here is all your street racing cars and shit like that. Also, yeah, this I would say is more of a street race than the other two. Even though yes, I know they're all street races, but this one I would see more of a street race. Yeah, this it's pretty good. Basically, I know it says 50% up there. Basically, oh, shortcut. Sorry. Yeah, basically all it means is that in this you have 2 laps basically. Street race, everything that isn't. So talking, if I say it about in GTA standards, I know people are gonna crucify me for that. In GTA, like the rally races and what the rally raids, sorry, and also some other shit, is point to point. Point to point is basically, you know, there are no laps. While street races and other races like this, probably the alpha races as well, touring cars, well, touring races, are all probably going to be laps. Basically, they are 2 lap race. Like for this one right now, all the street races are 2 laps race. Well, the 3 we've got are 2 lap races. Basically, you go around, do 2 laps of the same circuit. So do a circuit, then you know. So basically, just do a loop. Then you do it again, and then there you go. That's what you've got. Now, yes, at the moment I know it says I have got 0 followers. That's what the pink people are. That's only because we're content locked. If we weren't content locked, you would get quite a few followers from these races. Next up, we have the rally raids. Now, most of what you see here will be available in the open beta. Probably, this is only probably, going to be a couple weeks after today. Right, so the rally raids. I'm going, you know, I'll when I get to the actual rally raid place, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about mods. Now, at the moment, you've seen mods drop whenever I finish a race. Mods are different to your, or actually beef up your cars. So if I quickly go here and switch to my 959 raid, a Porsche, basically in these you can see mods here. You do have different levels, so here you have like each one, like that box one there, 29% on this, but on this it's only 21, so it does vary a bit. And also you can see there are different level things which do depend on brake distance and shit like this. But each one is different. At the moment I've got this spec'd up so it gives me the most money. While here, like this, you've also got, that's the one on the right. The one on the left increases drops. So if I'm doing something that only has a chance to drop something, so like this, it can drop 2 items. While with the gold finder there, it has a chance to then drop a 3rd item, which most time it does anyway. Well, this here, impact forces, so that's when I run into things, I take 73% less of the effect from it. And also when off-road, I take 4.8% less deceleration because of what the percentage at the moment from the mods. This is for every single one. Blues have one, purples have 2 of them. There are some like this one that increases followers and nitro refill speed, some that increase your slipstream power and the avoid tolerance. You've also got like this one, which will increase the nitro power and will also increase the loot quality, which means I will have, well, more quality, basically meaning blues will turn into purples and greens will turn into blues. You will also have increased nitro refill speed. I've already said that. No, that's the power. You've got fill speed. Here you've got, while you're using nitro, it becomes more powerful for every second. So if you've got most of them, you want to go for long boosts. You've also got refills while doing the jumps. What else? You've also got this one, which increases a score from the skill, well, based on skills. That means these would be good for like if you were going for like air races or races that you need points in. You will do them, and they will increase the amount of points you will get when doing skills. Here you've also got increases the refill for nitro when braking, which is also pretty good. What else? You've also got it increases it while drifting, which, yeah, is pretty good again. There's also some others. Let me try and search another car and see if I... Do these have any? No, I got rid of them. There are some like this one here, where there is an increased chance of, well, basically they're the live reward that you saw before. They will appear more frequently. You've also got some other ones, like this one here. No, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, if you go into it, you can do pro settings and change it so drift assists and a load of other shit. It's different for all vehicles. First one, it increases the range of the live reward. So if you want to farm live rewards, you want to have the frequency and also on a purple the frequency and the sensor ones. Like, there is a lot of different ones. But that, actually, yeah, that was all of them that I just listed. Or, yeah, that's all of them. So there are quite a lot of different mods. Purples have 2, but then if you want a so if I want the nitro refill and the nitro power, or let's have a look. If I wanted to go for nitro refill and also, I'm not sure. Yeah, probably the off-road one. I will have to hope to get the perfect one from this. But it does change quite a bit. Every single one has a money mod on it. This means when I now do this... Oh, by the way, I haven't done it in this car before. I've done it in my orange car that you saw before, but yeah. Well, you can see here. Change difficulty to make it hard to give you more money. But with this, you get less time to go across to the finish. See here. Oh, 49th, I've gone down. I was about 38th before. With these, if I'm rightly, on easy mode, on normal, you have about 3 minutes and 14 on this race, while on hard you have about 2 minutes and 24. So it does cut down on the amount of time you have. So yeah, here you go. Switch vehicle. It will only show me my off-road vehicles, but I can't put mods on them. So if I was going to choose one of my other ones, I will lose out on the... I will be racing with ones that have no mods on them. But if I were you, I would say go for ones that, with these, go for normal, then when, didn't switch. Go for normal, then when you can, you know, go for a higher up one. Also, by the way, yeah, I bought this car. Also, what will happen in this game, but if it's the first time you've ever played the race, and also it has glitched sometimes and you showed me some other ones, it will have an objective car. That car will run perfectly, so it will just run over the finish just as the time for the you know, to gain the money runs out. Then when you beat that, if you haven't beaten any of, well, all of your friends, as you saw before, I was first. If I was second, I would see the first person, like the first of my friends list. Then when I've beaten all my friends, I then see the first globally. I wish that they had a regional one, because if they had a regional one, sorry, quickly did something wrong with my phone. They will have a regional one, so I can tell how high I'm in, well, in the UK for now. Well, yeah, while I'm here. Do you know what I mean? But basically, also I can switch. So if I want to see how my friends performed in this, I can go down, select Ghost, and then that Ghost you saw before. I don't know. I'm not monitoring. That Ghost you saw before over the person who's first in the world will change to them. But there is a glitch where every so often it will just disappear. You will not get the pluses or minus you see at the bottom, and yeah, it will just be fully glitched. You will not have, it'll be fully done. I don't know, I can't remember how you get it back. I think just restart your game and it should come back. But yeah, you can choose your friend's ghost so you can see how they did the race, how they performed and shit like that. There you go. That is my favourite one because I can do it in just over 2 minutes. So it's pretty good. And there you go, 22,800 because of the mods I have on. Don't do this race expecting to get the same money I have, or do it on normal without money mods. Also, you should be able to figure this out. The purple mods, yes, they have 2 on. But as well as that, they also have they also have 2, well, the mod, as you can see here, this one here is 2.9%, which is, remember rightly, is the highest you can get for bucks on a purple mod. Well, for the blues it's 1.2 here and 1.3, so it is a lot less on blue mods, the bonuses you will get. So it's better to go for purples and try and get the ones that you want. I'll be back in a second. I need to blow my nose because I've got right. Now I can breathe a lot better. That worse, you can scrap by holding square. So if I don't want a mod, I can scrap it. You will, at the moment, I'm not sure if you get stuff later on. You can get stuff for it. As you can see, I've got 6.7%, but that's only because it's got a pretty good books add-on, but it doesn't have anything else on. Well, I haven't got any ones that I've got that good of a thing. Basically, you can scrap it. It will clear up space in your inventory, and that's it. Also, want to do this one here. You will get some of these every so often. I have seen some around the map, which I'm content locked out of, but are good. These ones here, some races, you can only do it with a specific car. I'm just going to quickly unequip all my mods by, you can only unequip by choosing the base one. The base you cannot scrap because, well, it is the base version. It's just so then you can, I can do this and take mods off. This one here I can only do with this car. So some races are like that, where you can only do it with a certain car and that's it. Nothing else. If you try and do it with any other cars, it will just say, no, you can only do it with this specific car. And because, like it says, this is Ben's X-Class. This is the only X-Class. I can't switch vehicle because there's only one of them. But with this one, I'm not sure with other ones. But with this one here, when you complete it, you unlock this car for free. Instead of having to buy it. So if that is the same for other ones, you can play an alpha race. It probably won't be, but you could play an alpha race and get an alpha race unlocked. Now, I am going to purposely leave my loot behind here because I want to show something off. which I will do. Yeah, let's see here, forests. But there are a lot of different. It's just something. So if you do miss loot, you can get it later. I just want to show it you afterwards. Basically, there are different weathers in this. You have normal, sunny, beautiful. You also have cloudy, like, well, kind of now. You also have rainy. You also, from what I've seen, you also have snowy. Snowy will make your car go white, of course, and it has less traction. Rain has less traction as well. Cloudy just makes it a bit darker, and sunny is just bright. You know, as you would think. Which, if you're doing a drift race, may be good if it's snowy and if it's rainy, but at the moment I'm not sure how they do snow and rain. I think it may be, if it is winter time, it will be rainy. Well, sorry, if it's winter time, it will be snowy. If it is like summer, it'll be all that. But I do have a lot of videos saved up, so I will be I may not maybe if I have enough time, because I have like 20 odd Isaac videos to edit. Basically, the thing about with this, the snowy, I think they may have either put it on by accident or as a test. They have shown the snow off to us before. It was snowy, but I don't know for other people, but I had it snowing while I was doing some rally races. I can't remember if I did a street race, but I definitely did a rally race, so you can see, you know, the snow and how it looks. Pretty nice, but you know, this one is a bit different. Like, each one has different, depending on the length of it, has different times. Like this one here has just over 4 minutes to get to the finish. Also, hitting trees here by accident. Yeah, I don't like this one, but as you saw there, I was holding down nitro on the accelerator. I was stuck at 20 miles an hour. If I had it however I wanted, so if I chose my gears and I quickly went into 6, I will still be stuck at 20, about 50, 20, whatever, with it just, you know, constantly revving the engine, because it's broken part of it. But it does repair itself. As I said, the faster you're going, the longer it'll take, and the slower you'll be going. Quick thing here about Isaac. Just before recording this, I did an Isaac. I thought I was recording an Isaac thing. I did a Lilith run. Yeah, Lilith. Greed mode. Did the whole thing and then realised I wasn't recording. It was good. I actually beat them. Beat greed mode. Got about 500 coins in it. Pretty good, but there you go. This, by the way, has got all the mods for money. While that's only 8,000 because I did it on a lower difficulty, but yeah. But some races will give you less money than others. Now there is a track, which means you can go back in time and record part of what you just did. Loot in my mailbox. That is something that is a bit different compared to other ones. But sorry, just found this box. It is pretty good because it will show you different things. Well, it means if you leave loot behind, you can get it. Here you go. Right, we've got 2 boats and then 2 stunts. Then I will be showing you the loot, well, the mailbox. Then that's it. Showed you everything we've got. Let's see here. These are a bit. Boat races are a bit different. Yes, it's a boat race, but you have nitro. If you pull back on the joystick, as you can see here, if you look in the bottom left, it's moving up and down as I'm moving my thing up and down. The more back you pull, the faster your boat will go. The more forward you push it, the slower it will go. Don't ask me why it overlaps. That's a little visual glitch. But basically, the more, if I were you, I would just say pull fully back on the left stick, whatever, and just move it left, bottom left and bottom right to try and keep as much speed as possible. Well, as well as this, you also have like salmon runs and other minor activities, but at the moment I'm just showing you main races. Like these, the money and the rewards at the end may change, while the races should stay fairly similar. Most of them, like all races, you have to get top three, while the raids you have to cross in a specific time, and the aerobatic and stunt ones you have to cross in a certain time. You have to do a certain amount of skill, well, a certain amount of points from skills to win. And I just fucked that up. Also, this is the this boat here and the other, like you have a choice of 3 cars and 3 boats. This one and the plane you only have one choice of. This boat I like the look of just because it spews water out the back. That doesn't do anything to speed if I remember rightly. But this game is brilliant. Like the soundtrack, well, for the rock station at least, is pretty nice. Like you have to trust me with that because I can't show you it, and also all the songs are real life songs. Like I only know that for a reason. One of the songs on the rock radio, the computers love triangles, hate squares, remember rightly? And also you wrote a Mozart song on the classical radio. Both of them are, you know, on there. Yeah, it's very different depending on how you do these. Right, just leave that behind again. Right, at the end of each race you can either restart or see the leaderboards. That is good because it means if you want to see how close you are to your friends, to people in the world, you can quickly see and then restart the mission. Well, restart the race. Now, you have two final ones, then the HQ mailbox. It isn't what you think. You could tell you this now. It is a massive container that I don't know why, but no matter what loot you have in there, will always glow green. I have gone through multiple rally races, got a load of blue and purple, but it showed green.
Sure about this race?
And I'm not the one who usually says you're worrying too much, but here we are. It's all set. Between this and the race in Vegas, we're showing off in new venues.
So we're hoping the big jump means big numbers?
That's the idea. It's a big chance we're taking trying a location like this, but we've got to do it. One thing will never change, though. Old-fashioned driving will always win.
Yeah, sorry, I've done this before. I've no idea what that sport why it does that. But that is funny because old-fashioned driving, this is warboating. This isn't old-fashioned, but also yeah, you can do that and ride over your enemies. Yeah. At the moment, there is only racing against other people, these bots. And if you go into, if you have other people join you, or you join other people, you can race against them. But the good thing about that is, if I'm playing against other people who are in my crew, in say a street race, and we've got it on hard, so you can only get first. If I get sixth and they get first, we'll get the same loot no matter what, the same amount of money, because if somebody, it could be no matter who it is, if somebody in the crew, in your crew at the moment, who you're playing with, gets the, basically if they manage to get the mandatory things, so they cross a certain speed, get a certain place, everybody will get, the accomplishments. That's all about. Go down at such a high speed and just basically tap the water, but yeah, it's a bit different. Hopefully there will be online races, but at the moment you can free roam driver people, and if you go, and also in free roam, what free drivers is called, there are other people in there. Moving from a location, like just driving across the map, you will see lots of different people, but it will kind of say, no, this person isn't in your session, this person is. it just depends on how close they are to you, but BJ. But yeah, this is pretty good. But of course there will be water boat, not the stunt ones, but they are still locked. Ooh, purple. Also, yeah, look, I love all these float. Right, pick these up. Now, 2 air stunt ones. The air stunt are are very, very similar to each other. Also, by the way, the more you zoom out, the less detail you'll have. Now, there is a home in the bottom right. That is where you customize your vehicles, make them how you know, so make them look how you want and shit like that. Okay, well, yeah, basically you can make them look how you want, but that will cost credits to make it look how you want. Okay.
3, 2.
Also, what I would have loved them to do is make this more over the top.
Form a list of stunts. Finish
Hang on.
one list and you'll get another.
See here, it tells you to the left how to do different things. See here, it tells me how to do the low altitude, which you literally have to be right above the ground to get. Air drift is literally just hold it. Now, that's a good thing. No matter, even if you've done these hundreds of times, it will still show up to tell you how to do them, just in case you forgot. And the looping is a pain in the ass because half the time it doesn't even work for me. There we go. But yeah, you have to do a certain amount of lift.
Now, strut your stuff. Between lists, you'll get some time to freestyle and really show what you can do. Mastering both is what aerobatics is all about.
There you go, that just explained it. You get 20 seconds of free time, which you can do as much as you want. When completing lists, you will get 500, and there is a certain amount of time you have. And by the way, in first person, you will actually know you're doing planes, but in cars you don't see how much you're gaining from these. No, what? No, no, go past it.
Show off your style. Freestyle, that is.
By the way, with this though, what you can actually do, there we go, is if you can get it correct, you can actually get a lot of, well, the hard mode you will need more points for, and you'll have less time to do it. Oh, fuck off, that was wrong. Fucking forest. A loop. Boom. And because I managed to get the amount of points, I win. But I'm gonna lose the next one just to show you what happens. As you see there, it spawns in the air. What fuselage, nice. But yeah, see there, it says AB for acrobatics. Basically, you will, when you get a certain mod, it will only be for a certain vehicle. Nothing else. So it can only be for a certain type of vehicle. So any ones that I get for my F1 car can only go on that one, and the other one that I showed you before, the Alpha Mark II. Apart from that, they can't go on anything else. So it's very different.
And a place where you can really push your limits.
Blah 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 blah. Let me
Find out what they are.
fucking do this. Right. So once I've done this and the other one I showed you mailbox and home, I am gonna have to go. But this is just what quick. Yep, sorry, I accidentally drew my phone. Also for this one, the little radar there shows you how straight you are. I just realised that is not vertical. On what planet was that vertically held? No idea. Oh, this is so dizzy. Well, not dizzy, but kind of sickening. Not really, just weird. So yeah. There's a lot of different things with this. Like, it's very easy, literally just...
You're playing it too safe. Take
All
more
the-
chances. Fly closer to the ground.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Oh,
She's just daring you to see what you got.
if I were you, I'd just say in the free ones, just do a knife flight, carry on top an R1 so you go straight. I know that because of GTA, which actually, yeah. And fly close to ground as well if you want to. But yeah, basically do that. Now, low altitude, yes you know that. Touch and go is a bit different. I will need to go way down. Touch and go is probably one of the hardest things. Also yeah, by the way, when you go high up you get low poly versions of the ground.
Yes.
Touch and go is
That's the way
this.
to do it. Take chances.
There we go. You need to land, literally land on the ground and then bump back up. So that is touch and go.
I can fly upside down at low altitude for a few minutes at a shot. Maybe someday you'll be able to do that too. You never know.
Ooh, this is very dangerous, but they basically just want to do this, and this basically gives you both low altitude and knife flight points. Right, I thought that was a roll. Fuck off.
Congratulations for staying on point, even with Miss Chatterbox yapping in your ear.
Maintaining focus when something's trying to distract you is the best way to learn how to keep your concentration.
Also, it's really hard to miss them while in the air.
The best way to explain what we do is this. Our pilots are crazy good, but sometimes they act like a bunch of snot-nosed brats. The kind of people who throw a party in a seminary.
While Grumpy here is giving you his version, let me give you mine. We can do things you've never seen before because we're having fun. Give us a plane, we'll show you something fantastic.
Fuck. Oh yeah, you do get stuff for that. But yeah, basically, that one I've never seen because I haven't done any of the... I haven't done both of them, I've only done one air flight before. But this is like... Also there you go, you have a little a trail behind you which shows you where you went. Because you can see that I did that the whole time. Which is fun. But that's everything, so now I'm going to go to the pro racing because it's closer. Right, when you I just want to say one thing: when you're buying cars, you will have to fast travel to the when you say, "Oh, look at this car," you'll have to. It'll fast travel you to it. Sorry, but then you can like this. You can have a look at it or test drive. I can then select it. Then, if I have enough credits, I can then go select, choose a colour, and then if it's got wheels, choose wheels, and then buy it, but I don't have anything. And the CC, the crew credits, I think it stands for. You can't get it in this, but you will be able to get it in the full game. Weird. But yeah, there you go. This is the mailbox. It holds multiple different loot. As you can see there, I have rally raids stuff, and also the boat ones. This can hold up to 50 different things inside of it. So basically, you have a very small chance to miss out on stuff. If you do it though, I would say greens are only good if you are gaining levels. Oh, you've got some here. Increase extreme mode efficiency by 4% for acrobatics in airplane. So yeah, each one has different mods, but most of them have the same crossover ones. As you see here, the Nitro ones. So there are a lot of things that are the same with these, but this is mainly what this game is. Just a lot of racing. But then what more would you expect? It is a racing game. But the thing I like about this, there isn't just one way to race. You have multiple different ways. So you're not just locked into, you have to do racing with cars. You have multiple different cars. You also have multiple different aeroplane and boat races. What I didn't show as well, you can on the street races and the off-roaders, and I think some will be mandatory. There can be bikes on them, which means you can drive about on bikes, which means there will be BMXs as well. There is a BMX track and a monster truck thing as well. But here you go. This is your home. It's a good little thing. This thing here, you can switch vehicle to any vehicle that you have. Well, sorry, no. It will switch this place here will switch to any vehicle that you have. As a plane. Around the corner here will be any car, any road vehicle. So that's cars, bikes, F1 cars. Show on that. Well, this one here, this is just your little trophy room when you get stuff, and this is for where your boats are. Right, L1 and R1 lean, L2 you go down, R2 you go up, L1 you zoom in. But when you zoom in, you go a bit down. The thing with this though, each of these are your favorited. Here's a like. Remember, these are like the at the start of the game. If you leave it too long, it will show you these. It will show you these little clips, but not like this. Well, yeah, it will show you stuff like this. It's like, oh, get a load of shit. But these are basically your favorited vehicles, which to show you with land vehicles. If I go here and go this one, select it as favorite. So when I pressed R3 and move it to the right, up, or left, I can then switch between the vehicles. So if I go back, as you can see there, that is my favorite vehicle. So I can be any vehicle. Second I press R1 and switch, it will switch to that vehicle. Now let's change the Regera. Yeah, when you switch it in this, it will change your favorite. Like as you saw there, to mod it, it will change your favorite land vehicle to the one that's there. So once you have modified it, you will have to put it back. So let's customize them. See here, there is a visual part, which is for the skirts. Here we have the first one, the second skirt, and then we have the new skirt that unlocked, which is still pulsing. Oh no, there we go, equip, because I unlocked it, that's all that unlocked. There we go. There we go, it stops. So I'm probably going to go with this. I'm going to customize this how I like it. Like, you can change a lot of different things. Colours, so I can change, so once you've bought it, you can change the colour of it to how you want. You've got official, you've got standard ones here. You've also got metallic versions, chrome, one with the chrome, matte versions, anodized, iridescent, whatever. Basically, gradient ones. And then it says your recent ones. Probably gonna go with like the blacks always look the same. We're gonna go with this here, because it's chrome with a nice little red undercoat. You also have a livery, so you can create a livery. There are exclusive ones which are shown, well, for exclusive videos. Well, not sorry, no. Which basically means that here you've got ones that are designed in games. Some of these you may not get because they may only be for for beta testers. I haven't tested the alpha if they had one. You've also got the top 100 ones, so these are the ones that have been downloaded the most. You've also got the latest, which means this one here, somebody has just created this one. Wherever the fuck it is. And then you've also got friends ones and recent ones. The liveries, if I create one, you have left side, the back side of it, the right side, the front, and the top, like the original. And you have 1,000 layers to choose from. You have all of these ones, all of these shapes here, here, so you have all them different shapes, then you have different logos here, then you have a lot of letters and numbers in either bold impact font type and then just normal font. Then you also have another ones, again in bold and normal, and then you have, these are just bold, which look alright actually, and then local, which if somebody's made some. So them are liveries. Visual parts, as you saw before, was like hoods. These don't impact on performance. They're just fully visual. I'm gonna go with that one. Well, for each one it is different. What is different between these two? No idea, but it's probably duplicated them because of the exact same. Because of the 82 different rims, Jesus Christ. So there are a lot of things. Like, there are a lot of things to choose. I'm only doing this quickly, you know, to mod it how I like it. When the beta comes out, I will, hopefully if stuff carries across, I will try and unlock every vehicle and show you every single modification. Okay, yeah, when you're choosing the car, you can choose different, you know, types of wheels and stuff. I could choose a different colour frame. Probably go with a pretty hard to see, but yeah, dark and red. Also, that one was free. Huh. Side mirrors. Choose it carbon, why not? Also, the rear wing. This one, you know, goes up normally. This one's already a bit raised, and this one's just a beast. But it's got the bits at the sides where, when that rises up, will all be level. But this is the most expensive car, by the way, as I've already said. So a lot of these will be different to how the rest of them look. But I think And then you've got interior colour. Oh my god, that colour. Ugh. Probably keep it as that. And then performance is your normal mods that you have before from looking in menus. And then to drive it, you just hold X. And you drop outside. And then, there you go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been the Crew 2 closed beta. I will be doing some open beta. Well, if there is an open beta, I will be doing open beta stuff. And once I've modded my... Oh no, that's higher up, alright. If, when the actual Crew 2, well, if the stuff carries across, by the time, like, well, after today I'm going to be editing a few videos. If I've got enough time, I will be unlocking more cars. So by the time the full game comes out, I should be able to, you know, show every single car, every single modification. But I will be showing most of them. So anyway, that's just high speeds. You can set them anywhere on the map, by the way. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you guys when next live stream or video. So